Hello, viewers, and greetings, fellow space travelers. This is Thorn of Night, and I am in the Create a New World screen here to start a new series that I've been wanting to work on and have been putting off so that I can do some of the other projects that I got started. And I am calling this series Lost in Mystcraft. Now, the reason why it's called Lost in Mystcraft is because it revolves around one of the mods that is in the Feed the Beast mod pack called Mystcraft. I am going to be using the Feed the Beast mod pack, all of it, for the purposes of this series. And basically, as the title says, my intent here is to get lost in Mystcraft. It's, I guess, sort of roleplay, storyline kind of thing. I don't really have a huge sort of script lined out because I did at first, when I first came up with the concept for this, have a little bit more of an idea lined out. However, the mod was quite notably changed since my concept that I had started. And so I basically had to scratch the whole process that I was going to go through and start again. So I figured, why not just go ahead and get started in Feed the Beast on the new Mystcraft setup with the series so that I have another project to busy myself with. So, before I spend too much time on the title screen, let's see what the world looks like. And while it's loading and I'm getting started on the first day nonsense, I will explain a little bit about what my plan is. First off, Mystcraft is a mod that is based on a series of games and books called Myst, where the main concept behind it is there are, for all intents and purposes, magic books that allow you to jump between different worlds called ages just by using a book. And the way it's implemented in the Minecraft mod is you need to make a book that will generate a random age. It's called an age instead of a world. So when you go to the Nether, that's a whole new world, like a different dimension, and the Mystcraft ages are basically just like that. They're different dimensions. It loads whole new procedurally generated worlds based on some random criteria that are included in Mystcraft. But when you go into this world, there is one other thing that you need to keep in mind. There is also something called a linking book, as opposed to the descriptive book that you use to go into a new world. And the linking book will, when you use it, will take you back to the exact location where the book was created. So if I were to create a book right here, a linking book, and then go into a new age, and then open up the linking book, it would take me back to right here. So that's the basic information about how the mod works. I am going to go into a little bit more detail than that as I go along through here, but I just figured I'd get started. I am going to sort of be covering how Mystcraft works, so I will leave the fuller descriptions for the different block types and items that are available in the mod in later episodes, probably the second or maybe third episode, or depending on how I do it, I might just have a quick tutorial in this episode and just have this episode cut up into little pieces. I haven't decided yet. I will know when I get there. But ultimately, what my plan is to cough cough accidentally leave my linking book, so I have no easy way back. Now, there is a way back. It's called a Star Fissure, and what the Star Fissure is a basically a gigantic gaping hole in the ground that you jump into in order to teleport to your original spawn world, to your original spawn location. So when you use this, the Star Fissure, if I had another world set up, or another age rather, set up on this map, and I jumped into the Star Fissure, I would come back to right where I spawned, which was right around this general area, as I recall. I hope I haven't wandered too far away. I don't think I did. Anyway, but basically, this is the gist of what I'm going to be doing for this series. Now, I do have a few criteria that I plan on sticking to. One of them is that if I do manage to find a Star Fissure, or a way to make a Star Fissure really early on, I'm going to just kind of ignore it. Because I don't want this to be just like, ooh, 2 episodes in, I found a Star Fissure. That would be a horrible series, and I'm not going to do that. Another thing is, when you generate a new age, there's a chance of some really bad stuff happening. Like, for instance, when you're in the open air, you're constantly being poisoned, or you're nauseated, so your screen swirls around like you're on drugs or something. And I don't like the graphical effects of it, and I'm pretty sure that you as viewers would not either. So what I'm going to do is, before I go into new ages for real, I'm going to test them out and see if they are just completely unworkable for the purposes of the series. And if they are, I'm just going to ignore them and just basically try again. But before I can actually get into the Mystcraft aspects, I need to do the first day nonsense, the getting started, the make a little hole in the ground and weep and cry in the corner until morning. I did get some sugarcane going, so that's a head start towards the Mystcraft aspect, but it is by no means close to what needs to fully be done. What I'm probably going to do for the getting started part of this is after probably I'm going to get a little house, an actual above ground house. I'm going to get some starting resources and basically just have a home to come back to, and then I'm going to focus on getting the actual Mystcraft aspects going, and then from there I will probably either in episode 2 or 3, hopefully not too terribly long, I will have enough resources and items to actually get started with the meat and potatoes of my series. So I guess what I will do now is go ahead and cut here so I can work on getting some starting resources and get the hidey hole and all that kind of stuff. And then I will, after I get some of that set up, I will be back. And after this episode, I'm just going to treat it as a take it as it comes situation. I am planning on having certain themes for the different ages that I go to based on what I find in the ages. I have a couple loose plans set up, but it's basically going to be hit or miss whether or not I get those ages in any specific order or in any reasonable amount of time. So I can't really make any promises on the themes per se. At least not immediately, but just know that I have a few ideas lined up in advance for different situations that I may run into. But I'm going to go ahead and cut here and get the starting stuff going, and I will be back hopefully with maybe a small house. If not, then at least I will have some of the progress towards the actual Mystcraft aspect going, so I can start demonstrating to you what all is involved with that. But in the meantime, I will be right back. Alright guys, I am still in my first day hidey hole. I haven't started working on the house, but I have managed to get myself some iron. So I figure I might as well go ahead and show you guys what one of the first items you're going to need for Mystcraft is, and this is called a bookbinder. And it is made with any 5 planks and 3 iron ingots across the top. That will get you one of these things called a bookbinder. And the bookbinder looks like this, and this is the interface. Now, I don't have any yet, but you put leather in here, and then you put a piece of paper in here, and a book will appear here, and it will be called a descriptive book. And that is what is used to go to a new age. Now, like I said, I don't have any leather yet. I haven't even found any cows yet. I have found lots of mushrooms. So, until I get a farm going, this is fantastic. I've got lots of food, and it's actually a high-yield food, or it replaces a lot of hunger spots, and it lasts a good long time. So, yay, food. But I'm going to go ahead and continue working on getting the starting off stuff done, and then I will be back soon. Hopefully I will have a house by then. If not, then I will have some more information for you. Maybe I'll have another one of the items from Mystcraft ready to make. But I will cut off here and be right back. Alright guys, I finished off the log cabin for the home sweet home, and I figured I would give you a little tour of it. Pretty much all I need to do now is start finding some cows for some leather. I've wandered around a lot, haven't found any cows whatsoever. Lots of pigs, lots of chickens, lots of sheep, no cows. Anyway, modest little bedroom, little living area, some chairs, little wood-burning stove, hidden crafting table, attic with some storage, and these are stairs, so they're transparent, so that's why the chests can open. And for the different wood types, I used fir logs there, the whole ones from the 1x1 trees, and then this somewhat, I guess, greenish tinge wood for that that and the actual roof. That's the fir planks. And then this is just some oak here, here, and here. Actually, I think this might be a birch floor. But anyway, there it is. Home sweet home. Got some weed over there, some sugar cane, so I can start working on the books. But I just wanted to show you guys that I had finished it off, and am pretty much ready for the books now. So I'm going to go off hunting for cows, and I will talk to you in a bit. Alright guys, the cow hunting mission is a success, and I am back here in my little log cabin I built, and I'm pretty much ready to get started on the actual I guess storyline. This block here is the bookbinder that I demonstrated earlier. It already has a leather in it and is ready for me to make a descriptive book, but I'm not going to do that until the actual beginning of the series, which will, I guess, be the next episode in this playlist. But yeah, I think I'm ready to get going, so I'm going to tidy some things up and see what I really absolutely want to bring with me, and then it's off to the actual episode 1. I will probably be calling this episode 0 for the purposes of the series, so as to not be confused with that. But I will I guess go ahead and cut this off. I wanted just to show you the what I was doing to get started on this. Thanks for taking a look. Oh, it's nighttime. Thanks for taking a look, and I will look forward to seeing you in the future. And if you have any questions or comments, do feel free to leave those in the comment section below, so I can get back to you on whatever it is you want to know. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. If you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and give me a like, and subscribe if you want to see what I've got coming. And I guess in the meantime, this will be the end of the preparation episode. So this is Thorn of Night. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.